Welcome to the Heart and Soul of Business Leadership Interview Series, presented by Wasatch ActionCOACH.
Welcome everyone to the next interview in our Leadership Interview Series. Today we have with us Kimberly Hightower-Downs. She is the owner of 50 Shades of Beauty, a salon in West Jordan. And we have Coach Frank Bonham. He is the firm owner of Wasatch ActionCOACH and a certified business coach. And Kimberly, Frank has some questions for you.
Let's just dive right in and get to know a little bit about you and your business. Kimberly, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you for having me today. I'm very excited to be here. 50 Shades of Beauty SLC is a full service hair salon. I also offer cryo skin, which is dealing with freezing cold temperatures. It feels great. Facials and body contouring. I do teeth whitening and some other ancillary services as well. The main focus is on non-invasive services that are focused on anti-aging, that are affordable and buildable.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, cover my teeth. Maybe I need some of those services.
Well, come on down. I'm not that far.
How long have you been in business?
So I'm a new business. I just opened on September 6th. Super excited about it, doing really well.
Fantastic. So that is brand new. That's awesome. What made you decide to go into a business like that? That's a big leap to take.
Yeah, it was a big leap of faith. Well, to start out with, I'm not getting any younger. So if I'm going to be an entrepreneur, I got to get going on that. Time is ticking. So I really, this is my life's second career, getting behind the chair, getting my cosmetology license. And I thought I'd end up more in the corporate world of the beauty industry. And I discovered that I love doing women's hair color and the different services that I offer. So I decided to have that leap of faith and quit my full-time job and start this business up. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Well, I understand that. We've done quite a few interviews before, and a couple of people that we've interviewed, when we ask at the end, what advice could you give to an aspiring entrepreneur? One of the things that has been said is just do it. There's no better time than now. Just do it. Make that leap. Take the action. Make the jump. So that's fantastic that you did.
Yes.
What's been your biggest challenge so far? I mean, starting a business is huge. So.
Well, right. That is the biggest challenge is just getting the brand out there. Brand recognition, awareness, building. I have a clientele, but building a bigger clientele and getting the word out there. Across the valley and different counties, because I do have clients that come up from the north, from Layton, and down south, American Fork, Spanish Fork, that area. So just continuing to really build the brand awareness. That's my toughest challenge, I think, right now.
Okay, and that's really important with all businesses out there. That's one of the things that, as a business coach, one of the things I promote is find what you specifically for your business, what is unique to you, and so that you can wind up taking that message, put that message in your brand, and communicate what the uniqueness that you bring, the value that you bring to your clients. So getting that awareness out there is absolutely huge. So what do you foresee as coming next for you?
Well, my plans for 2024 is 2023 is to potentially expand my location here, making it bigger, adding another salon chair. And then in 2023, I'm also looking to expand to 2 more locations. I'd like to have something up in the Farmington Bountiful area, as well as down south of the Point of the Mountain.
Awesome. That's fantastic. That'll definitely help you reach a very large clientele area.
Yes.
So in doing that, do you have any promotions that you're working on?
Well, right now this month with the cryo skin, a package of 5, I'm giving 2 free. So they're getting 7 sessions, and a package of 10 sessions, I'm actually giving 4. So they're going to get 14. So that makes it very reasonably priced per session, as well as going into maintenance phase, they're going to be covered. So that's the current promotion that I'm doing.
Well, fantastic. Fantastic. So when you say getting your brand awareness out, I want to circle back to that just a little bit.
Sure.
What would you say is the very most unique thing about your business as compared to anybody who might see some other business as a competitor?
Great question, Frank. You know, number one, where I've selected to go here in Jordan Landing, it's a very high-end salon suite model. And first impressions mean everything, especially when you're in the beauty industry. Obviously, they want to come into a upscale, nice, clean, safe environment. So that was really important to me. My salon is upscale, but at affordable pricing. Being that it only has basically one chair and one aesthetic table. It's quiet, it's private, it's secluded. We're 100% focused on the client when they're in our chair. We don't rush, we take our time. We really focus on quality over quantity. And, you know, just really giving them a great experience, not only great results, but they're leaving 100% a different person when they walked in.
Well, that sounds like a great experience to wind up going through. You're selling to me without a doubt.
There you go. You got to come get your teeth white and check it out.
Hey, you mentioned the word "we" a few times. So do you have a team that?
I do. Her name is Abigail. She's my assistant. She does hair and a couple other services on our menu. And right now, that's what I have. And then I'm looking to expand my team with the expansion in 2023.
Oh, fantastic. So that sounds like a great thing. So with starting up, and I mentioned we've asked this question of people in other interviews. So now I'm going to ask you, since you're a brand new entrepreneur, what advice would you have to any other aspiring entrepreneur out there when they're thinking, ooh, do I want to make that leap, take the jump and start my own business?
Great. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, I'm a big believer in love what you do and do what you love, right? So this is a passion of mine, and I'm sure that anybody that's an entrepreneur, whatever business they pick to get into, it's something that they're passionate about and that they love. And just trust yourself, have the confidence is everything in this. Have a plan, have goals, short-term and long-term goals, go in with that level of confidence. Believe in yourself, and carry on with passion, conviction, and passion. I mean, that's what I'm doing, and I'm never stopping. It's up early in the morning, up late at night, but getting on social media, getting yourself out there. You got to show up. You got to show up every day to your business and be there and be present. That's critical.
Absolutely, I agree. And the learning curve is probably almost like a fire hose, isn't it?
Yes, it sure is. And it's kind of like being on the ocean. It's like the waves get big and then go down, and you just can't let that stress you out. It's going to come, it's going to go, and you just got to keep forging forward.
Okay. Well, before I hand the interview over to Jennifer, one last question. Where can people find you online?
Sure. I'm on Instagram and Facebook under 50 Shades of Beauty SLC. I'm also under LinkedIn under my name, Kimberly Hightower-Downs.
Okay.
And I also have a website. They could Google 50 Shades of Beauty SLC and it will come up on the internet.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Well, I'm going to hand the interview back over to Jennifer, I should say, and let her ask the few last questions before we conclude. Jennifer, please take it away.
Hey, well, thanks very much, Kimberly. We appreciate you being here and learning about your business. Sounds pretty amazing. So my first question for you is, do you have a favorite nonprofit or local charity that you like to support and promote?
Yes, my favorite charity is Rescue Rovers. My husband and I have 4 dogs and a cat, and all of them except for one is a rescue, and 2 of them are actually Rescue Rovers Rescue. So they're one of my favorite charities here in Utah.
Oh, that's awesome. And do you have a favorite local restaurant?
Well, there's quite a few, but one of my favorite ones is Slackwater. It's in Sandy, Utah. Now I think they're getting ready. If it's not already open, they're opening up another one in Salt Lake.
Awesome. And tell us, what do you like to do here in Utah in the summertime?
Summertime, we really like to go to art and craft fairs here in the Valley or out in Park City, and 1 or 2 or 3 of our dogs could join us to do that. So we like anything that's outdoors and, festive.
Awesome. And how do you like to spend time here in Utah in the winter?
Oh, well, we're not skiers. We never got into skiing. So antique shopping. There's a lot of really good antique stores here in the Valley that we like to go to on the weekends when we're not working. And you never know what kind of treasures we can find when we go out.
Sounds like fun. So tell me, what do you think is the best thing about living in Utah?
Absolutely, the mountains, the view. It's like living in a postcard 24/7. The weather's great. It's a perfect balance of all the seasons. So just getting in the car and driving to work every day is a delight.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Okay, and so our last question is, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given regarding business ownership or leadership?
Really, it's just being confident. Confidence is everything, believing in yourself and, just keep on pushing. But you got to have that level of confidence and reaching out, getting up and getting out every day and connecting with people on every level.
That's excellent advice. Well, thanks again. We appreciate you being here, and thanks for
you.
sharing a little bit about your salon.
Thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it.